Okay. We are on the precipice. We are on the cusp here of game number 1, PoZ versus Trip Clan Masters Tournament. This is the second set of games, guys. Get amped up. It is time to lock and load. Here we go. Please launch, please launch, please launch.
Launch for me. I'm in.
Beautiful. Me too. All right, let's introduce this thing properly. Hello and welcome. This is Killer B and Robo. We are doing some Clan Masters games today. We have the PoZ clan versus the Trip clan today. This is the group stage right now. These guys have just... Ooh, let me turn the chat off. These guys have just begun game number 1 here. This is only the second set of games so far in the tournament. We will see Eddie, B-Virus, Sleep, and Tammy versus Loom, Kamigawa, Golden, and GLT. I'm here with Robo. What's going on, Robo?
I quite like these civs that they've ran them into. There's a very strong monk theme coming in that I see. Byzantine, Saracens, and Japanese. And especially for Eddie, who is a renowned monk specialist, I'm wondering if his team might go for some interesting monk strategies.
That is something we'll keep an eye on. Eddie will be in the pocket beside Tammy. Tammy and Eddie will be in the pocket there. The flanks will be Sleep and B-Virus. On the other side, Sleep will be up against GLT as Celts. So we will see Byzantines versus Celts on one side. On the other side, we will see Japanese versus Saracens. The pocket players on the TRP team will be, looks like Kamigawa here playing as Byzantines, and in gray we will see Loom as Japanese. Byzantine, Japanese pocket on one side versus Saracens, Celts on the other. Robo, what do you what do you give the advantage to there?
Saracens, Celts, definitely.
Sure.
They've got a much stronger castle age, with Saracens having bloodlines and just the Celt eco bonus, and once they get to Imperial Age, it is going to be so strong. Whereas like Byzantines, yeah, they're strong once they get to Imp, but until then, they're very, very just standard. They've got nothing really exceptional.
We have seen a lot of... Sorry to interrupt. We've seen a lot of early aggression with scouts in this tournament so far. We are seeing Kamigawa here grabbing some sheep from... Oh, that's from his teammate, sending them to the TC. I was going to say, wow, what a gentleman. We have seen some good boar stealing, some good sheep stealing. Right now, it does not look like that's happening on this map. But yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that's going to be a major advantage. The Celts pocket for Tammy should be really nice. Let's see. Right now, people just booming their way through. Players have until the 4-minute mark to restart, and we have reached the 4-minute mark, so we will not see a restart in this particular game.
Very good. Don't have to waste anyone's time here.
Yeah, you can see that GLT's scout is pretty far forward, looking around, maybe to do some shenanigans, but other than that, everybody else seems to be pretty much scouting their own side for now.
Oh, but he's seen the boar from Sleep, and he's run right past it, and he hasn't tried to steal it. And it looks like he might be coming back to get it now.
You know, I think that's actually a wise choice, because when he was over by Sleep's boar, Sleep's scout was there, and he was sort of, they were like just doing a little bit of scout poking on each other. It would not have been a good time to try to steal it. So yeah, if he circles back, it might be a great time. But it does look like GLT is going to go in favor of gaining more information.
Very much a gentleman here.
Maybe so. We see a barracks coming up for B-Virus right now. Let's look around the map and see who's going for aggression here. Early barracks there from the green player. We will see potentially some aggression from Tammy. Has enough on wood to do so. Same thing in the middle. Everybody's going to have the Drush option for the PoZ team. On the other side, it's looking pretty much the same. Everybody's pretty much ready on this map to go with early aggression if it so suits them. Got to scout around and figure out where the best place to be is. Oh, and we see some boar blocking instead of... Oh, but he's trying to block a Loom villager here. He's not going to get the job done. We see TRP GLT trying to block Sleep's boar, but it's not going to do the job, and he's actually going to take some arrow fire there.
That's painful running to the CC there.
Yeah, not ideal at all. I mean, it's a loomed villager already. He is going to scout out the fact that this vill is grabbing 10 gold and potentially going to be loading up for a drush. But that is going to be all that he gleans from his forward attention. You know, GLT here is going to be in a decent spot. If you look at his berries, they kind of create a natural wall definitely block in this side area against any sort of Drush. On the other side, we see some sheeps being stolen by B-Virus, sort of being stolen. B-Virus is going to lose his scout, and I don't think he's going to get any of those sheep. He's going to try to run them away to the corner, but this Vil seems to have a bead on both of them. So the yellow player, Golden End here, is going to be able to rescue his sheep, question mark. At least he may lose one.
One of them.
Yeah.
One.
I think
and
one...
we can actually see the rustiness of some of the PoZ players. Tammy has lost a Vil to a boar.
Tammy has lost a Vil to a boar.
You can see the body just sitting there underneath the TC.
Oh, wow. That is, well, you know, PoZ kind of didn't expect to play right away today, so maybe there is a little rust for them to bang off. Drush coming in now from B-Virus. Drush coming across the map soon from Sleep. We will see a lot of early aggression from everybody. Looks defensive in the case of GLT, and we do have a defensive couple militia from Golden End. But right now, Golden End is going to be hit by B-Virus at the wood line. Should be totally fine. Does seem like there's enough villagers there to get the job done as long as he doesn't get pinned in. So the Drushes are coming in. It does seem like there are a few scouts here from GLT who are running to Doom. GLT sending some of his sheep over to Doom by the looks of it. That's interesting. Maybe just maybe giving a little boost. I don't know. But for now, it does look like it's going to be a bit of a stalematey early game.
Golden's a little bit of trouble here. He's idling a lot of villagers at the moment. Trying to deal with B-Virus's rush.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He is idling quite a few Vils. He has one chopper who's walked all the way to the... Okay, there we go. Lumber camp's coming up. Good. He's going to chase away that Drush for the most part, taking a lot of damage. Oh, he loses his scout in the fight to the Drush there. Not good at all for him. Drush v Drush on the other side between GLT and Sleep does seem to be a stalemate. Let's see who gets the advantage here. Everybody getting their pokes in. Looks like the militia are going to get cleaned up here from GLT. And you know what? He's going to be against... He's going to be against two militia and a scout still from his opponent. Eddie's scout's in there as well, so that Drush is still alive on that side. Could be interesting to see if they get in some damage. The green player's Drush is alive as well. Villagers still being idled here by Golden End in a very, very a good investment on the Drush here from B-Virus. Getting a lot of idle time.
On the other side, though, Sleep has made a monumental mistake and he's walked away and allowed GLT to get up a wall on his front.
It looks like he's allowed... Yeah. Yeah, he's allowed... There's one palisade...
On the outside now.
Yeah, I know, right? That side is a little bit crazy today. Oh, we're getting paged in inside of the... let's see, TeamSpeak. Well, sorry about that, guys. Sorry I'm getting paged. I'll turn it off if need be. It does still seem like we're doing good. The stream settings are good. Everything's okay, I hope. Hopefully we're good to go. Anyway, Feudal Age coming in for quite a few players. GLT and Sleep will be behind, of course, because of their early aggression. Doom is in Feudal. What's Doom up to? Doom is going to be dropping a Blacksmith right away and a Stable on the gold in the front with 2 Vils. May see a relatively fast castle time from Doom, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of aggression on most of the maps so far. Looks like Drush is into some early Castle Ages, but we are seeing, yeah, Stable Blacksmith as well for Eddie. Stable Blacksmith as well for Tammy, so nothing too crazy here early on. Does seem like these players
Not seeing any slinging. I think it's kind of interesting. I thought at least one of the teams would have gone for some sort of a sling.
Yeah, you would think so. That's been the common theme in almost every game from the last set. There's almost always somebody who is advantageous to have slinging. As far as team walling goes, we're not seeing any. We're not seeing any walls whatsoever for the PoZ team, really. The Trip team has walled in a couple sides, but each player seems to be walling themselves in and only themselves. So no team walling, no aggressive walling early. Does look like Sleep has one militia on the map just roaming around getting some information. And that is the story right now. Waiting for this one to kick off. Does seem like the villager counts are pretty darn even. Golden End will be the highest. Still in the Dark Age. Will be Feudal soon and be able to click up to Castle relatively quickly. I do not see scouts roaming across the map, so it does look like... well, I see a couple ranges down for B-Virus. That is about it on that side.
Well, Japanese going archers, it seems pretty standard.
Absolutely.
Nothing else you'd really expect from them. Like Japanese going knights, yeah, only if they have to, really.
Fear the Japanese knights, my friend. Yeah, so for now, we just boom our way up. Looks like the players are going to go with some aggression a little bit later. Oh, you can see Kamigawa here has walled in Tammy's scout. Tammy's scout got aggressive and tried to get in and get some information, and it looks like somehow Kamigawa was able to wall that scout in. Pretty clever little move.
It looks like Tammy's just going to keep annoying them, running around, idling some villagers.
Tammy just running around hitting palisades just to hopefully notify that player over and over that he's being attacked. I love it. I love the early annoyance from all sides involved. So yeah, I don't see units streaming across the map right now. Players are just scouting around, figuring out what's going on. Let's look at the resources real quick. Castle Age coming for Kamigawa, Castle Age coming for Loom, Castle Age for Sleep and B-Virus and GLT as well. Does seem like everybody is going to hold back their resources. Golden End will be clicking up soon as well. Everybody holding back their resources for a big Castle Age fight here. No reason to try to lay a knockout blow so early in a 4v4. It's a waste of time and energy. Yeah.
It's always just so risky. Like, if you don't manage to kill your player, then just a pocket comes in with knights and just wrecks you.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see right away off the bat, we're going to see some camels out from Kamigawa. That is an intelligent decision. He knows there's going to be knights eventually across the map. It will do good to clean up the scouts. Loom is sending across knights from what looks to be one stable. Looks to be a one stable build at the moment. That's interesting. Yep, there's the second TC. Okay, so we will see multiple TCs. There's still a boar in front of Loom's area. I don't know if he missed his boar or what. That is an interesting thing to keep an eye on. Yeah, I can't imagine it's anybody else's. It's his boar. I don't know why he didn't chew it up.
He still had a good castle age time even without it. I think he milled some deer at the back, so interesting strat coming in here.
Yeah, maybe we missed it and it got like halfway stolen and then ran back. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't take that boar just yet, but we will keep an eye on him. Looks like he's sending villagers over to take deer on the front. Gonna leave that boar be for now. Couple archers, which are now crossbows, in for the blue player Sleep. Sleep will be around the area of Loom. Loom's got a couple of knights with +1 defense out on the field. Running around for the moment, looking for somewhere to do damage. They don't want to take that engagement just yet with the crossbows. A couple wolves involved.
On the other side, though, B-Virus is having a fight with Kamigawa's camels and feudal age archers. This fight does not look good for the TRP side.
Yeah, it looks like Golden End is there with quite a few archers, but like you said, the knights are now just coming in from Tammy. Tammy's knights are doing a decent job to clean this up. In the end, it's going to be... Yeah, there's going to be 2 knights left over for the moment, running around the map. We will see B-Virus maybe wander in. Is there a hole there in the front from Golden End? Looks like...
I don't think so. It looks like the houses block it in.
Yeah, he's just going to get that last house down. Archer's getting chewed up in the back by knights. 1 villager down there for Golden End, but the house did go down. Could go down pretty quickly to knights, but we'll keep an eye on that. On the other side, we do see Sleep is in a little bit of a defensive mode with Eddie with a camel on that side. The great player heading back across the map for now with knights. Those knights seem to be massing up and looking to do some damage. Looking to find a place to poke and prod. Eddie running across the map with knights as well. Look at all the wolves that Eddie's been killing over there in the middle. For the moment, everybody is building up, but nobody's really trying to go in just yet. There is...
Golden End. Golden End with all the quick walls here.
Oh, yeah. Golden End. Oh, missed the panel.
Gate bug.
Yeah. Golden End.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Golden End is in trouble now. Look at his entire economy here. He's not going to lose that many vills because there's only 2 knights and 6 crossbows, but he's going to idle his entire eco. If those crossbows do what they should, they'll head over toward this gold pile and idle this entire gold as well. Villagers getting picked down. This is really bad for Golden End. A couple of knights coming in from Kamigawa, a couple of crossbows from Golden End. They will stabilize this as, yep, they're headed back toward the hill. Perfect. B-Virus headed up the hill with those crossbows. He needs his teammate to act as a meat shield here, Tammy, if they're going to do more damage. They cannot run out the back door. They have to take this fight. There is nowhere to run. A little bit of idle time, couple of dead vills. Not bad for 6 crossbows and 3 knights, in my humble opinion.
It's definitely a good trade-off there.
Yeah, and on the other
side... there's more crossbows streaming in from the front as well. So there's no reprieve here for Golden End.
Yeah, the next bastion of attack is coming. Golden End and Kamigawa will be, for now, on the defensive. We do see Eddie was out a little bit, caught out for a moment there, but he was able to run back. Couple of camels, one camel in defense and a couple of knights. This is an interesting side over here. Loom and GLT seem to have a decent little set of numbers here. They should be able to get something done over there eventually, but their teammate is in a bit of trouble for the moment. Knights still roaming around well, I shouldn't say that. Kamigawa's Knights there on the defensive. B-Virus here starting to mass up some crossbows, but for the moment will be pushed out of Golden End's area.
But while this is happening, Tammy is just booming away. He's only making a couple of knights here and there, but they've already made all the damage they really need to do to Golden End. He's so far behind at the moment. Maybe compare his villager count, he's at least 10 or so behind the average for the rest of the players.
Yeah, Tammy... Yeah, you're...
booming so far ahead.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Tammy and Eddie have been just sending a camel here and there or a knight here and there, and that's what Eddie's been sending. And they've been very quiet. That's been a huge advantage to them. If you can keep your opponents busy while you boom, of course, that is a huge, huge benefit. Right now, it might be time for Loom and GLT to try to get something done, but you can see that Sleep has really gotten quite a few crossbows up. +2, +1 on those, fighting uphill, but he's got a major numbers advantage. So for now, that continues. I see a lot of green, though, on the Golden End side here. Quite a few crossbows, +2, +1 on those from B-Virus. One knight from Tammy here as a little bit of a meat shield. The gates have gone up. The defensive position here is okay from Golden End, but he is cut off. His ranges are cut off from his main base. He's going to try to pincer his opponent B-Virus here from both sides, and he's going to get the job done. Plenty of knights, plenty of crossbows. That is going to get cleaned up from B-Virus, but as we said, every moment that that Golden End and his teammate Kamigawa are on the defensive, they're kind of losing because the other pocket is really booming up incredibly. Crossbows v crossbows on the front there from Sleep, and it is still a waiting game. Sleep and Loom have the numbers, but I don't think they know it. I feel like they really should be trying to push in and get some damage in.
Oh, they have to. Loom just has so many knights now. They need to make this investment pay off. And especially with this forward siege workshop, they're going to be going hyper aggressive now, trying to kill those ranges and push into that starting TC for Sleep.
Yeah, and you can see on the other side, Golden End and Kamigawa are starting to get a little bit of momentum on their side as well. Golden End, of course, is hurting from all of that eco damage, but these guys are going to make an early push. Their team strategy seems to be a little bit more aggressive in the early to mid Castle Age than their opponents. We're definitely seeing Tammy and Eddie really booming up, 84 and 93 vills respectively. They have 10 to 20 more vills than the pocket players on the other team, so they are really going to have a major boom here in a few more minutes. Need to make inroads.
I expect to be clicking up to Imperial Age in a minute, because I haven't spent that much on Knights at the moment. I would really expect them to start going up.
Yeah, they should be going up soon, and we need to see major inroads made by the TRP team here before it gets too late. The time is running short. Grabbing a few vills on the front here is Golden End. Needs to get in and do some damage. They need to find a location to poke and prod on the opponent. One ram out on the front here from let's see, that's from GLT. GLT is going to lose that to some knights, probably using it a little bit as bait for the moment, but that ram is going to go down. Eddie here has had time to get up quite a number of bloodlines with +2 knights, so he's going to... Ooh, decent mangonel shot. Looked like a good one.
Mangonel.
Yeah, the fight continues on the front. Go ahead.
They need to be careful trying to push this hill, though, with that mangonel on it. Mangonel can survive. It might do, maybe.
Oh my gosh. Somehow Eddie ran a knight and sniped that mangonel.
That's just miscommunication there, not killing a single knight with all those units standing there.
Yeah, absolutely. And the crossbows and knights here from Loom and from GLT trying to hold the hill. The meat shield is in effect, but on the bottom of the hill, Sleep here, although fighting uphill has massive increases in crossbow numbers, they're going to push this back eventually. Does not look like Loom has what it takes. Eddie with the bloodlines. Loom is +2, no bloodlines there. So they're going to get pushed back here, and that is a real problem. They really needed to get something done before players start hitting the Imperial Age. Golden End roaming around on the other side with Kamigawa. Keep wanting to say Tamagawa. Those two players trying to get in some damage, but plenty of crossbows in defense from B-Virus. A couple of knights from Tammy. I don't think B-Virus is going to be in too much trouble.
Oh, the mangonel on Sleep. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he just lost like
Oh
20
wow.
crossbows.
I caught the second shot.
Oh.
He lost 8 in the second shot, and I see 8,
And he
at
lost-
least 8 more in the first shot.
2 mangonels just completely decimated his army there.
That is why you build mangonels. Every once in a while you get a big snipe shot on that group of crossbows, and that is a huge problem. They're still going to go forward. Eddie and Sleep here are going to walk forward. You can see that Eddie has tons of knights. They're starting to roam through the economy of GLT. That is going to be very annoying for GLT. The win of getting that big mangonel shot is going to be counterbalanced here by all of the eco damage. It's going to be more than counterbalanced by Eddie's eco damage. One great mangonel shot doesn't always win you the game. On the other side, B-Virus has really stabilized the ship. He's got plenty of crossbows in defense. We're going to see another push from Kamigawa, and Golden End will have a few crossbows there as well. Those guys are going to try to make inroads once again, but we can see Imperial Age coming for Sleep, Imperial Age coming for Loom. Imperial Age is already here for Tammy. Tammy's going chainmail armor, and that is it for the moment. Oh, Elite Woad Raiders from Tammy. There we go. Sure. Absolutely. You're going to see that out of at least 1-2 castles, maybe a third coming soon for Tammy. So Tammy's getting a lot of time to get those sweet, sweet Imperial units out on the map. The gray player here is going to be Imperial soon. I wonder if Loom really has... Yeah, Huntervilles should have the eco to back this up. But right now, I think...
He's just technically into Helbs, but Sleep still has such a large mass of crossbows, and because he's Byzantines, once he gets Imp and he gets Arbalists, this Helbs isn't really going to work too well against him.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see... We are, hopefully, for the PoZ team's sake, we're going to see continued teamwork between Eddie's Knights and the crossbows, which will be Arbs from Sleep. On the front, we see some Xing. It does look like Golden End does have some more aggression. Double Mangonel out on the front, just grabbing down some damage on the front buildings there, backing it up with a couple crossbows on the hill. Nice place to put a siege workshop. Has to protect it. We can see already there are woads coming across the map, and just a few of these can probably clean up that aggression. It doesn't look like they're going to, though. It looks like they're headed straight toward the teal player.
That's definitely a good option, though, because Byzantines, if they get Cataprox out, that'll counter Woad Raiders very, very well.
Kamigawa here has quite a few knights in defense. +2 defense on those. Will be ready for the first couple of woads. I wonder if they should be masked up a little bit. They're coming in kind of one by one. Yeah, this is going to be annoying. The Woad Raider spam is going to be coming from Tammy, and that is certainly going to annoy Kamigawa. Red player continuing to roam around with knights. Eddie is going to do as much damage as he can. We do see those Halbs out on the map from Doom. From Loom. Loom will be defending fairly well, but obviously you'd rather be the one chasing around villagers than the one chasing around knights through your eco. Here comes Tammy now with those woads, and it does look like they're going to land on a soft and juicy spot from the teal player. Teal's knights are kind of a little bit out of position. They were headed forward kind of en masse, and now they will have to go back in defense. So for Tammy, the best defense here is going to be a good offense with the woads. Going to just spread them through the economy here of Kamigawa and really annoy. On the front, we still see Golden End pushing with double Mangonel, still alive there, trying to take down a little bit of damage on that TC. Quite a few crossbows roaming over. One great Mangonel shot here would be...
and the Samurai coming in trying to pick off the Mangs.
Yeah, Samurai working their way in. Those Mangonels are not going to get the shot that they really needed, and this is going to get pushed back. Look at the woads streaming across the map, Robo. My lord.
There's so many woads. He's almost on 200 pop already. Just amazing.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. 180 pop right now. And you can just see there is a steady line of them coming across the map. There's a big death ball of them here inside the eco of Kamigawa. Kamigawa is going to go Cavalier before taking any sort of fight. Plate barding armor coming as well. Eddie is going Elite Mams. So Eddie's Knights here able to get enough of a Halb response, I suppose, from the Gray player to really slow down what would be any offensive units, really. Yeah, you can see there's tons of Halbs, and now he's going to switch to Mams, which is a beautiful choice. It'll be Arbs and Mams versus Halbs on that side. Should be very good in Eddie's favor, Eddie and Sleep's favor.
Well, Kamigawa started taking the fight before he got Cavalier upgrade, and he's lost almost half of his knights before Cavalier upgrade's finished.
Yeah.
This is just really unfortunate for him.
Kamigawa.
And I think he just cancelled the upgrade.
Yeah.
He just realized, oh no, it's still going.
Yep, okay, upgrade is
Look
up.
at that.
Yeah, the knights are all cooked. I don't know why he went in early. He must have thought that he had the woads distracted enough to get in some free damage. I don't know. But that is a huge problem. Kamigawa here is going to continue to get pushed on. He is saying, I'm GG. He's not quite GG. He can fight for a minute, but if his teammates don't make some real inroads on the other side, which they're not doing, this really should be GG. You can see B-Virus is pushing forward with Samurai and Archers. We can see the blue players spreading ARBs all over the map. We know Eddie's massing up some MAMs and getting ready to do some more damage. So it does look like the TRP guys here may be GG. Do you see a ray of sunshine in this, Robo?
Absolutely nothing. Teal is well and truly GG. His pop is dropped 60 pop in about the past 2 minutes. It's crazy how quickly he's fallen.
Yeah, those woads are just spreading their way around and doing so much damage on that eco. Teal player is cooked. That is a huge problem. That is a huge problem. And, you know, sometimes in these team games, one player is getting beat down while your teammates are making inroads on the other side. That is absolutely not the case here. We need a real big ray of sunshine to come down, or else it's got to be GG for the Trip guys. ARBs coming forward here for the Byzantines player. Sleep will have a couple rams out on the front. We'll soon be knocking into the economy of GLT. You can still see Eddie is roaming around with a couple of knights. There's so many Haubs there that he will probably get cleaned up without doing too much damage, but his MAMs are now starting to land on the other pocket player, Loom. Loom having so many Haubs in defense, but eventually those MAMs will be a huge problem. Does not look good at all.
If we go have a look back at Teal's base, there's just nothing left at all.
Yeah, it's almost as if Tammy is overdoing it here. Those woads could probably go elsewhere now. And there goes the GG from all the players. GG in game number 1. Let's look at the achievements.
I actually thought that TRP did a lot better than I expected coming into the game.
Yeah, TRP had
they managed to put up a good fight, especially on Golden End side. Like, yes, Tammy was booming, but they were pushing into B-Virus fairly well. Considering Golden End's really horrible start with the Drush.
Yeah, if Golden End had a little bit less pressure, if that Drush hadn't been so effective, maybe we would have seen a better outcome for TRP. But yeah, TRP played a nice game there. They went with early Castle Age aggression, early to mid aggression. It looked like Eddie and Tammy kind of held back until late Castle Age, early Imperial, and they really steamrolled their opponent once the Imperial Age came. So that is going to be the end of game number 1. It's going to go to PoZ. All right. We are ready. Looks like players are... let me quickly figure this out. Okay, so there we go. Game number 1. I will update the scores real quick for you guys out there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about all of the crazy noises and things going on. Right now we have 3v3, but it may be a 4v4 here. Game number 2 is going to be the home map of whoever lost game 1. I will quickly update those info. Are you ready to see the home map here of PoZ, Mr. Robo?
Oh, I'm very intrigued. As we were discussing to begin with, we were thinking they might go for Arena because Eddie loves Arena, but we don't know. They could do anything here, and they seem to have lost Sleep. I don't know where he's gone. Maybe they've decided to go 3v3.
Yeah, we will sort that out. Sorry, I did say it backwards. It's going to be TRP's home map. So we will see game 3 as PoZ's home map. We're going to play all 4. This is the group stage here, so every single win is important for these guys. So we will not see, even if it is 3-0 or 2-0, we're going to continue to see games here. Every win counts at this point. And yeah, let me figure everything out here. We'll let you know as soon as we know what's going on. It looks like TRP may be Eddie, your home map, Arena, question mark. Players trying to figure out what's going on. We do have what looks like it's going to be a 4v4. Bustos has joined the game here, so we should be ready to roll here in just a moment. I'll put on a little music. And once again, we will whisper sweet nothings to the chat. Yeah, guys, sorry about the change here. We're doing PoZ v Trip. The City games were a little bit. There was a scheduling conflict, so we had to switch to the ones that we knew were going to go down here. We're going to see PoZ versus TRP here again. We're still trying to figure out if these guys want to do 3v3 or 4v4, but it will be the home map of TRP, who lost game 1 there. Alright, so yeah, you can see the game number 2 is going to be 3v3 or 4v4. Home map of whoever lost game 1. TRP's home map. TRP seems to want to play 3v3 here. I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen or not. Players are trying to figure it out.
I don't know why they want to do that. Because they've got 5 players here, so they should be able to do the 4v4.
I wonder if they think they have a tactical advantage on this map with the 3 players who are up. We see GLT, Kamigawa, and Lewando. Lewando is new to the game, right? Lewandowski, the German player. That's a name we didn't see in the last game. I don't mean new to the game, of course, but new in this game, in this set. So yeah, we're going to see a 3v3.
This particular game.
Yeah. I don't want to insinuate that anybody is new. That is a super rude thing to do. Absolutely. They must have a lot of faith, actually, TRP, in a 3v3 strategy here, because like you said, they got 5 players in the room.